Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into YouTube video analytics. I'll be showing you how to uncover the best performing YouTube videos for your chosen niches using real-time data straight from YouTube linked inside Power BI. But that's not all. We'll be crafting a mesmerizing word cloud inside Power BI showing the most used tags for top videos. Before we kick off, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This way we'll stay updated with latest business intelligence and data science projects we cover in this channel. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to catch part 1 of this project. You will find it in a link in the description. You can circle back to it once you're done here. Oh, one more thing. You will find also a link in the description containing both Power BI files we covered in part 1 and part 2 of this project, along with valuable material for this project. So now, grab a cup of coffee, sit back and watch. Okay guys, so this is the dashboard we created in part 1 of this project with the search capabilities based on live data connected to YouTube. If you haven't watched part 1, you will find a link in the description. We will continue developing in this dashboard to find the top performing videos and also the most used tags. To do this, I've already created a new page, an empty page, and we'll start by adding a table to help us in sort based on different metrics. To do this, we'll go to modeling, and from new table, I have the DAX ready. I'll just paste it. So this table will have 3 values to sort the best performing videos based on view count, engagement count, and the subscribers count. So let's hit commit, and we have the table created here. Next, for the original table, the YouTube search will add a calculated column to combine the comments count and the like counts into one calculated column, and we name it engagement. To do this, we'll just right click and click on new column, and I'll paste it. I have it ready. It just combines those 2 columns into a column we name engagement, and we hit commit. And finally, we can create the sorting measure, and I'll show you in a minute how to use it, but let's just create it first. Right click, new measure, and I'll just paste. So this measure will check the value from the sorting table we just created. If it's equal view counts, it will give us the sum of view count column. If it's engagement count, it will give us the sum of the calculated column we created for engagement. If it's subscribers count, it will give us the sum of subscribers column. Let's hit commit. So now we have everything we need ready. We can start creating the visualization. For the visualization, we're going to use clustered column chart. Let's just place it and resize it. We'll feed to it the video title in the x-axis and the view count in the y-axis, and we'll also add the channel title in the tooltips. Let's rename it channel title. Now, if you notice, this chart showing all the videos with all the views, but we want only to show the top performing videos, specifically the top 5. To do this, we're gonna use filters, and from the video title here, we just expand it here, and from the filter type, we select top N, and we'll use top 5. Of course, you can change the number based on the number of top performing videos you want to see. And for the field of by value, we're going to use the measure we created for sorting, the sorting measure. Let's just feed it in here and apply. So now we can see that we have only the top 5 videos with most views. Now let's format this visual a little bit before we go further. Let's just rename this field to only view count and go to format your visual. From general, let's turn off the background, add borders with rounding corners of 10 and shadows in the center. And for title, let's name it top videos view count. Spot it in the center. And from visual, for the x-axis, let's turn off the title, and also for the y-axis, turn off the title and turn off the y-axis. And let's change the columns color. For example, let's use this color, and let's add data labels. For the title background, we'll change it later, just keep it for now as is. But we have our visual ready. We'll create another one, but this time for the subscribers count and another one for the engagement count. Let's just resize it a little bit and duplicate it. One more time. So now we have the three. Let's use this for subscribers count. So we just want to replace the view count with subscribers count. Here we go. Let's change the color. Maybe we can use this color, for example, and update the title. For the last one, let's change the color also. Maybe use this one. And change the title. And change the field here using the engagement column we have created earlier. So now we have it ready. I'll show you how we can dynamically change the sorting, but first we need to create the slicers. So let's create the slicers and update those visuals. Now for slicers, we're gonna use the default slicer. Let's just resize it. And we'll feed to it the sort by column. Let's format it. Use tiles. So we have here the sort by. Let's turn off the slicer header. Let's add title. Name it sort by. Put it in the middle, change the text color, the background color. From effect, turn off the background, add borders and shadows. Let's also change the slicer setting, make it single select, and maybe sort the axis, make it sort descending so we can see the view count first to go with the three measures, and the subscriber count and then the engagement count. There's one more thing we need to do here. Let's select each of the visuals we have created. In the tooltips, let's add the sorting measure, and from the three dots here, sort axis descending by sorting measure. Let's repeat for this one. Just bear with me for a second. I will explain why I'm doing this. And finally for this one. So what we have done here, we have allowed dynamic sorting based on the feed we're gonna select from this slicer here. I also made sure that always the sorting is based on the same measure. So for example, if I want to sort by subscriber count, you can see the middle is showing the top subscriber count, then the lower, and then the lower. And if you can see the other two visuals, always the sorting aligns, so you can see the same video title in the same location. Here we have this video repeated here and repeated here. And for example, if you switch to engagement count, you can see the engagement count is sorted descending for the top 5s, and we have the other 2 visuals sorted in the same way. This way you can easily compare the different videos because they're all showing on the same vertical column. But notice here when we clicked on the subscriber count we can see more than 5, and the reason is because we have this number of subscribers is the same for all of them because it's basically the same channel. So the sorting for top 5 is working with number. If the number is repeated, it will show all the values for that number. So this is why we see so many. But the good thing, you can see the other 2 visuals are synchronized with this visual too. So now let's add one more slicer. Use the default slicer again, and we'll feed to it the search parameter based on the niches we have created. So let's format it the same way. So this is after formatting. We don't have to play with the slicer settings. I just kept it as is, vertical, and allow multi-select. So now if you select a specific niche, for example business intelligence, it will filters only the videos for business intelligence. Same for Power BI. And if you want to sort them by view count, you click on this one. Subscribers count, you click on this one, and so on. I want to add one more slicer based on the age of the video, the date of publish, and for this we'll create one more calculated column. So let's go to YouTube search table, right click in new column, paste. So this calculate column will check the date difference between today and the published date, and will create 3 categories. If it's less than 1 year, it will show the category from 0 to 1 year. If it's less than 3 years, it will show the category from 1 to 3. If it's less than 5, it will show from 3 to 5. Otherwise, it will show above 5. Let's commit. And just copy this slicer and remove the field and replace it with the column we just created. So this way you can filter for the age of the video. For example, from 0 to 1, it will show you all the videos published within 1 year, and so on. And of course, all the slicers will work together. So this is based on the filter of engagement count. You change to view count, it will be the same. There's one final thing I want to do here, is formatting the background for the titles for these visuals and make them dynamic based on the slicer we select for the sorting. So let's start by this one. Go to title, and for the background color, select conditional formatting and use rule based on a field, sort by field. If the value equals to view count, we'll give it the color, the same color of the we use for the columns, for example this. And if it's not equal to view count, we give it the color, for example gray. So now if we're selecting the view count, it will show the same color. If not, it will show gray. Let's just change the text color to make it white, and we'll do the same for the other 2 visuals. So now whenever we switch the sort by, it will highlight for us which measure we are sorting by and the visuals too. For example, here we're sorting by the subscriber count, show us this colored and the other 2 as gray. Same for engagement count and view count. So the idea here, it will be easier for the eye to know what we are sorting with. And now we have this page is ready. we can easily now find the top performing videos based on different slicers, different niches, and sort them based on the 3 measures and also based on the age of the video. Now we managed to get the top performing videos and we were able to sort them based on different metrics and slice them. We want now to find the top used tags. If you remember from the first part of this project, we got a feed for the tags, and if you see the tags there, each video has many tags associated with it. So we want to find a way to find what are the most used tags based on different filters, and to do this we'll start from transform data. Now if you remember from the first part, I said I don't want to do many transformations here because each transformation you add to this query, it will recalculate all the previous steps including the API call, and since we have limited quota as we saw in the previous video, I don't want to keep calling it because we'll exceed the quota. So to overcome this, we want first to create the transformation without touching this query. To do this, we'll just select all the fields here, Ctrl A, and copy them, Ctrl C, and create one CSV file and paste the values there. So we have all the data here now. So we'll use this CSV file and import it to the Pory query and do all the transformation on this table as a temporary step, then we'll remove it later. Now in Power BI, we'll just import it as a new source. Let's select text or CSV. So I have it imported here. Let's click OK. So this a temporary query, will use it to make some transformation. So the first thing we're going to do is right click on this temporary query and reference it in a new query, and we name it tags. For this query, we're going to select the search parameter, the tags, the view count, the like count, and the comment count. And then we right click and remove other columns. So those are the only columns we're going to keep. Next, we will do some transformation to this column. First, we will filter out the videos that don't contain any tags, for example like this. So just from the list here, filter out this one, click OK. Then we want to remove the brackets from this column. So just right click and use replace values. So we'll replace the start bracket and the quote, the beginning here, with nothing. And we do the same for the end bracket. Click OK. Next, we want each of the tags to show in a separate column. To do this, again we right click and go to split columns by delimiter, select custom, and select the divider characters between each of the tags. So these are the dividers. Click OK. And you can see now we have each of the tags in separate column. Now let's select all those tag columns created, and from transform we select and pivot columns. And now it converted the columns to rows for us. We don't need this, the name of the columns. Let's remove it, and let's rename this column to tags. Next step, let's combine the like and the comment count into one column named engagement, but this time we'll do it here from add column, custom column. Again we name it engagement, and we add the like count to the comment count. Click OK. So we have the total here. Now we don't need the like and the comment anymore. Let's delete them. We will select the search parameter and the tags, and from transform we select group by, and we'll aggregate based on the view count. Operation will do sum, and we select the parameter to be view count. Another aggregation we'll do based on the engagement count. Again, we use sum and we select the engagement column. So what we're doing here, if the tag is repeated for different video, it will group them into one row and sum the values for both the view count and engagement. Let's click OK. So now we have unique tags with totals for view count and engagement count. So now we finished our transformation. The last step here, for the tags, we go to the first step, and instead of using temp, we're going to use the original query, YouTube search. Hit enter. So now it will recalculate all the previous steps, but we'll do it one time because we have all the transformation finalized. So now we can safely delete the temporary query we have created. Let's just right click and delete it. And we have everything we need. Let's close and apply. The same way we created a sort measure for the top videos, we'll create another sorting measure, but this time for tags. Just the same way, right click, new measure. But this time we are going to use only based on the view count and engagement count. We don't care about the subscribers for tags. So let's hit commit. Next we'll create the visualization, and to do this we want to create a word cloud, and we can find it from the marketplace. Click on get more visuals. In the search, type word. You can find here the word cloud. Let's just add it. Click add. Import it successfully. Let's click OK. Here it is. Let's click on it. Let's resize it and feed to it the tag and the category and the word sorting in the value. Let's format it a little bit first. From format your visual, from general, let's make the maximum words to 50. This is similar to the top, so if you want only to see 50 or 100, whatever you select, you can show it here. Maybe we can keep it at 100. From word breaking, this if the tag has more than one word, it will break it if you keep this on. So let's turn it off. We want the whole tag to show. Next, we can maybe turn off rotate text. We want it to show always horizontal. We can see here we have so many tags. And from general, let's do the usual formatting. And again, for the background, we'll use conditional formatting. So based on the sort here, if it's equal to engagement, we give it one color. If it's view count, we give it the same color we used for view count. Let's click OK. Let's put it in the center. Now from the top videos page, let's copy the sort slicer and use it here too. Synchronize, we don't want to synchronize, let's keep it separate. Let's resize this a little bit, and let's filter out the subscriber count. From filter, sort by, we select all and we remove the subscriber count, so we have only two options. So now if you select the view counts, it will show the size of each of the tags based on the number of views. Any of those, you can see the view counts based on this tag. And now we'll create one more slicer for the niche, just like before, but this time it will read from the tags table. So we select the search parameter and we just format it like what we have done in the top videos page. So now if we select a specific niche, for example business intelligence, we can see the tags only for business intelligence, and if you select for data science, it will show the data science tags, Power BI the same, and Python programming. So now you can easily see the top used tags for the top performing videos. Now the amazing thing about this project, if you want to get live data, all you need to do is hit refresh. Once you hit refresh, all the data will be updated straight from YouTube, and you will get the live data or the real-time data for all the pages, including the search, the top videos, and the top tags. And by this, we concluded this project. And there you have it, a powerful tool to uncover the top performing YouTube videos for any niche, and the stunning insights into the most engaging tags, all in a matter of seconds, and more importantly, in real time, straight from YouTube. I genuinely hope you found the contents of this project valuable as much as I did creating it. If it resonates with you, show some love by hitting the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new here, join me on this journey by hitting the subscribe button. You're always welcome here. Until next time, folks, stay curious and stay tuned for more exciting contents. Peace.